Yeah, that's right, you figured it out. It's math time. Time to get our bridges, workbooks, and do a little math for now. And now it's time for solo in F major. Oh, math time. Oh, math time. Let's do some math, dudes. All right, so we're gonna start with page 15. And we've done this before. We're adding 10. And really what you're saying, and I'll draw it, but I'm only gonna do it once. Like the first one says 24. And what they just want you to do is add a 10. So that makes it 34. Your tens goes up one. 34 would be 44. Now 24 plus 20, I lied. I'm going to draw this one too. 24, see it? And if I add 20, obviously that's 44. So you can see in 24 plus 30, I'm just going to use, well, I'll do it again. Why not? 24, and then 30 is going to be 54. And then 34 plus 20, we have not had that one yet. You might think so. We had 34 plus 10, but 20 would be 10 more, and that would be 54. So, you know, I bet you thought I put away my guitar, but I didn't. All right, on to the next one. Oh, sorry about that guitar. Now we're taking 10 off. Now we can draw that too. 37. Sometimes I just like to see it, and I'm going to take 10 away. Well, that's easy. That's 27. I'm just taking off a 10. 27, 37. And again, I probably don't have to draw this on everyone, but I'm just showing, I'm visually showing that by taking 2 10s away or 20 away, we're down to 17. Now I'm going really fast. I might do one of these wrong, so catch me if I do. Now the next one's a little trickier. If 37, think of a gap between 37 and 20 being 17. 21 makes that gap one smaller, so that'd be 16. I really don't have to do the math for that because I just know that got squeezed a little bit. And if it gets squeezed one more, that would be 15. And now it's getting squeezed even 3 more, and that's going to be 12. And I really don't have to draw that as long as I know I'm looking for the difference between these two. You know, I mean, if I know that, then that's not as tricky. Now let's move the camera a little. Oh, you know what? I'm going to move the book instead. Complete equation. There could be a lot of them. The one that I think of right away is 7 plus 6 because it's close to a doubles. But I could do 10 plus 3. 8 plus 5 is kind of nice. So, you know, there's a bunch. I'm sure you guys can come up with a bunch too. And then in this one, the one, of course, I always just go to 9 plus 8 to make my... No, that's not true. This is 9... But no, it's 10 plus 9. Sorry, see, I'm going too fast. This is 10 plus 9 is 19. That's what I see right away. But not everybody sees this. Like, I know Oliver usually sees the inverted, which I always find interesting. I think it's cool. He sees 20 take away 1 sometimes to get that 19. He sees that as a takeaway, and it works both ways. They're trying to get your mind to be flexible with that. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna have to move the computer, I think, a little bit. I am gonna move it. And that's where my drum beat sound was coming. Oh, I suppose you wanted a little guitar solo on F major. I can try, just hold on. So, oh, I'm gonna go higher though with it. Okay, on to this page. Now, oh, sorry, guitar. Sam drew, we're on page 16 here, and Sam drew a lot. Okay, you really have to listen to this because the wording matters, and that's what they're trying to get you to see here. Sam drew a line that was 15 centimeters long. Okay, so that I can do. Here it comes. 15 centimeters long. That he did this. I know it. I drew it. I'm going to say that's 15 centimeters. Then he decided he wanted a longer line, so he added 13 to his line. He added 13 centimeters. Now, how long is his line? Oh, that's addition. That is not as hard as I thought it was going to be. I thought they were going to have a missing piece, but really that's just in all. It's 15 plus 13. So 2 10s and 8 1s. You could say I've got 2 10s here to make 20, and I've got 8 1s here to make 8, and that's 28 centimeters. Not bad. I thought it was going to be a little trickier. We have a challenge at the bottom. Sometimes they're challenging and sometimes they're not. Let's see if they challenge us today. But we're going to do number 2 first. Kayla collected 26 pebbles in the park. Okay. I'm just going to write 26 for now. I'm not going to draw it out yet. I just want to know 26, and I'll just say peb, period. For 26 pebbles. Her sister collected 17 pebbles. If they put them together, again, this isn't all. This is addition. So I could say 26 plus 17. Look at the way this is drawn. These 10 ones are a 10. So I can kind of gather those up and make that 43. So 43 pebbles. See that? How I did that? How you can draw it out and then see that extra, the 10 that you're pulling out of there to put here. Okay, let's try B, see if it gets any trickier, because so far it's been pretty easy. It's been all addition. If Kayla and Jayla, okay, they're still up there, and gave their little brother 15. Oh, okay, well, they've got 43 total. They're going to give away 15 of them, okay? Few ways you could think about this. 40 take away 10 is 30, and 3 take away 5 is -2. That'd be one way to get to 28. You could also draw it. Like if you're at a point where you want to see the whole thing and be sure that you're right. Can I take away 110? Yes. Can I take away 5 1s? No. I've got to smash open this 10 because I live in a base 10 world. And 10 1s fall out. Now I can take away 5, and I end up with 28. 28 pebbles. Okay, now I want to see if they really challenge us today. I'm always a little cynical about their challenges. I don't always find them. I gotta move stuff around because I gotta move the book. Oh, my robots. You guys saw them probably. Maybe I should have them dance the music next. Here, let's see if I can do it. It'll look like they are anyway. But I can't have them go off the table. Look at this. They're going to dance to what I'm doing. Can you see them? Maybe not. Here, I'll bring them down. There they are. But they're losing gas. Oh, shoot. Just hold on. Just hold on. I got to do this fast because they run out of gas. Oh, he's going to fall off, too. Oh, he fell down. He's okay. Don't worry about him. She's going to stop, though. See that? She played it safe. All right. Okay, let's look and let's see if they can really challenge us. Sam drew some more lines. Okay, he drew a second line. Ooh, this is going to be good. He drew a second line that was half as long as the first one he ended up with. See, the words matter. He ended up with, in problem 1, how long was the second line he drew? He drew a second line that was half as long as the first one he ended up with. Well, he ended up with 28. He ended up with a 28 centimeter line. And after he put it all together. And so now I got to go halvesies. And if I was splitting them exactly in half, 10, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 1/2 of it would be 14 centimeters, if we're all reading that the same. Now we get another one. He says he drew a third line. Hopefully I'll pause this so that you guys could try it. I'll pause before this one though, for sure. Let's put this here. He drew a third line that was 5 times as long as the first. How was... we're gonna count that again as 28. Because he wanted a longer line. So the first line was 28. He drew a third line that was 5 times as long as the first. Okay, try that out. That's a doozy. Like, but what I'm going to do now, if we've come back together, I'm going to go 5 times that. So I'm going to make 5 circles, and they're each going to house the 28 centimeters. Because it's 5 times 28. And I'll be curious if someone was able to do this, because it takes a lot of legwork here to figure this out. And if you know your multiplication, it doesn't take nearly as much, but we don't really yet. We haven't done that yet. So in this case, it does. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So at the end of just the tens, I've got 100 centimeters. But now I got to go 5, 10, that's a 10. I'm just going to put a stick over here for that. 5, 10. I'm going to put another stick over there. So I'm up to 120. I still got a bunch of ones laying around. I'm going to go 3, 6, 9, and then cross this one out for another 10. That's 30. And now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, exactly 10. Is that true? I better check this work. But it sure looks like it. It looks like I'm going to end up with 140 exactly. Well, I can check that with what I know about multiplication. Because 28 times 5, 5 times 8 is 40. That is, because 5 times 20 is 100. And there's your 140. That's right, 140 centimeters. I wonder if anyone got that right. That's a doozy. There you go. Thanks, everybody. Oh, I'm not quite done. I figured I better play the song one more time. All right, there we go. Math. Yeah.